Krieg is played by Danny DeVito in the film of the HTML Wanderpus. Confirmed. It's gonna be great. Little fat lizard, everybody. Hello, everybody. Today we are playing Bottom of the Deep Blue Sea, which is the long-awaited Feesh game. But before we get into that, Akhana, you are on the Ebony Spire right now. You are disguised as one of these fantastic-looking vampire people. Like, we met the vampire people in Karam's main character energy game. We know that they are vampires. They are allergic to the sunlight. They consume blood. They absolutely love bees' candy. And sitting on the table in front of you is the envelope that you have been sent here by the captain to procure. This is the only time you've seen it out, and they are discussing the fact that it's like, we are going to the King of Atlantis. I didn't name him, so that's my own fault. And it's like, the Marquis has sent us this invitation and hors d'oeuvres, everyone, and then start handing out snacks to everyone. I don't know which one of these you are disguised as. You guys can't see it in the thing. I will post the picture later in the chat. Which one of these?
It should be that one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
High collar.
All right, so...
Slit eyes. Yeah, I'm this
How
one.
are you getting that envelope? Like, you know your getaway plan. Your plan is grab the envelope, get into the water. That is the plan.
So I have Featherhook. It's a magical grappling hook, but it doesn't say what size it is. So I'm thinking I have engineered several different sizes as like attachments.
Oh, absolutely.
So I can swap it out for like a minuscule like fish hook size. And let's see. Only thing is gonna be so it's a little hard for me visually because against the background it's going to be really obvious that that envelope is missing, but I think it's just obvious for the immense production value we have.
Oh yeah, this succeeds. Whatever you do works.
Oh, awesome. So I'll engage the dark, pointy ear Batman lookalike, and distract with some idle conversation, about the weather, because that's what they talk about. And
it's much too damp out here. It's much too damp. It's just like we're very close to bee country here. I don't believe that it's safe. Why would the Marquis send us out here?
It's dreadful, and the sun is just out.
The sun, it's just out all the time. They don't even have a nice level of smoke covering the sun at all times. Out here, it's just there. Sure, they have what they call trees.
Reflecting off the water, it's just an issue.
It comes from below as well. It bounces from below. It's hideous. I want to go.
We're gonna have to do something about that. So I'm, keeping him company, whatever, distracting him, and then just slide the hook from inside my coat and pull it up from the table. And so now it's behind my back, but inside my coat and hanging.
Absolutely. So and now you're just trying to make your subtle getaway situation?
I think I'm gonna wait until one or two of them start to wander around, maybe by the stairs or whatever, and then I'm just gonna kind of slip around the stairs and then find the way out of this room. But I'm thinking it's probably under the stairs, where the staircases go up, and just slip by in the back and then make my way towards I guess that would be the back of the boat. I'm gonna guess that's the back.
Sure, absolutely. And as you get to the back of the boat, you hear them wait, where's the envelope? And then it's just it was right here. No, it wasn't. It wasn't here. And then they all just start screaming at each other, and they're wait, where did she go? and all of a sudden you hear them running down after you. Like, and you look back and they now have guns because Howell started making them for them.
Oh yeah.
So you are being fired at from rifles that shoot little, like, they don't shoot bullets, they shoot bees. Little, like, mechanical bees.
Right. So I was already leg over the rail and about to drop down.
Oh,
and then got a little travel rebreather in my pocket that I'm just going to drop in the water, pop the rebreather on, and swim as far away as I can.
It's like, yeah, you hit the water, and we already know this is pre-planned. Like, Tlalli, Krieg, and Lore are in Atlantis right now, setting up the expansion of Krieg's at Market Square. The new, like, underwater Krieg's at Market Square, nautical themed. In my head, it's like a Jimmy Buffett Margaritaville down there, but you know, it could be whatever. So as you splash into the water, and peel off this armor that's obviously gonna sink you super quick, like, you start looking at your hands and they're vanishing. And everybody that's been in Atlantis right now, like, Tlalli, you've been here before, but today it's weird. Like, you feel weird. You're looking at Laura and Krieg. You're waiting for Akhana, just like tapping you're tapping your foot. Like, you've got feet still. But let me introduce the players. Nika's gonna do screen swoosh. So there's the fish. We have Akhana playing Akhana.
Mind is amazing. Hi.
Esmie is playing Lore.
Love this so much.
Krieg. Toast is playing Krieg.
Hello, I have a hat.
Krieg's fish has managed to keep the hat on. And Trixie
And
is playing. And oh wait. Oh my god, it does. I did not see that one talking. I've only seen Akhana's talking. And Trixie is playing Tlalli.
Hi.
That's the waddle. So cute.
That's great.
I cannot handle this. Alright. So, everybody else, like, in Atlantis, you guys are walking past, like, normal fish people, and they're looking at you kind of weird. Tlalli, this didn't happen last time you were here. Also, your frog is fine. Your frog is still just a frog.
Well, that's not fair.
I'm sorry. Maybe he looks more frog-like? But he's already... He's quite frog. So, Akhana, you have grabbed the envelope from, like, you have it, like, all of you guys' gear is on you. Like, you can use all of your abilities, you have all of your gear, you're just also fish. And it's like, as you're walking around, like, so, yeah, you meet up, like, you guys all squat up again and looking at the, like, let me move you to this one. This is where you were looking at, like, this little octopus guy's just like, yep, you can buy this right here. Yeah, you can turn it into a restaurant. It's already got the hookups for, like, your fryers and whatnot. What kind of food are you planning on serving?
Well, with the new location, we're still looking into ideas. Do you have any suggestions, or what do the people like?
Well, like, I mean, obviously, we're a very seafood-focused culture.
Hmm.
I eat mostly mollusks, sea snails and your occasional nudibranch. I find them delicious. I like it when their
Hey.
shells crack from the sea snails. That's good. It's good fun.
We'll make sure I
Yeah.
have mollusk and sea snails as well as other seafood on the menu. I can get that done.
I've heard there's a good amount of people that enjoy leeches around here. Do you guys eat leeches?
I do.
Nah.
Absolutely good. I would suggest leech sandwiches. They're really famous. They really catch on.
Nice. Okay. Spiced leek sandwiches as he's writing this down.
We could do kelp wraps for those healthy
Ooh.
conscious aquatic folk.
Maybe some seaweed.
Mm-hmm.
So whereabouts in the ocean are you all from? I don't recognize you, and like obviously big spender here, and like I'm imagining Krieg paying for this with just like, you guys ever see The Sopranos where they just hand over a really like fat envelope? But like in my head it's full of coins, so it's just a really jingly envelope and incredibly heavy.
There's a literal money bag with the coin symbol on it.
Just says envelope on it.
Junk.
Easiest place to hide something is in plain sight, right?
Hmm.
Well,
I'm really having a hard time. I cannot look at the stream. Every time one of you talk, I can't stand it.
I came from the same location as Laura over there. Laura, where did you say you were from again?
Out of character. Goddamn, I forgot the name of the thing.
There's the Celestial Sea is another place that is well known for like aquatic. A lot of people think that Laura's from the Celestial Sea.
That is what I was gonna go with. My brain was just not remembering it. So
That's
yeah,
absolutely
Laura's
fine.
is going to tell us from the Celestial Sea.
Oh, quite the travelers. I haven't been. I know a lot of people make a pilgrimage over there. But we haven't. And then you guys just start hearing like screams and explosions akin to like a Godzilla film. And just like people running around the city.
Wait, running or swimming?
This is swimming.
Yeah.
Definitely swimming.
Okay.
Well, that's just normal for me, explosions and stuff. So I don't think too much of it personally.
The last time Tlalli was here, we learned that there was going to be a giant sea monster. We just didn't deal with it then.
Oh. That thing. Hmm.
It's just like, you guys see, where are they?
It was a heck of a time for him to wake up.
The salesman's just like, yeah, and if I could just get that payment in full right now, I'd love it. I'd absolutely love it. He's got like tentacles out ready to grab the money. He's like, gimme.
Hold on, if that's gonna be here, I want a cheaper price. How about
Mhm.
half?
Oh, roll me a 20-setter.
Do it.
How well this go?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you got a success. He's just like, I can't go down a half, 3/4.
2/3.
Keep battling.
He's just like, oh, I mean, I really, and then you guys just hear more explosions, and like you guys see a guard come swimming out of nowhere, and like Tlalli recognizes the guards in general, but they didn't. Like, no guards ever actually saw you guys. Like, you guys got in and out without any problems.
Okay,
And
how about
especially-
8/16?
8/16. That's. He's like, and he starts counting on his like tentacles. He's just like,
Hurry up, those explosions are gonna get here any second now. If you don't want this to disappear, and now's the time, I mean...
The guard is like swimming down, and he sees the guy. He's just like, sold. He's like 8/16. All right, and he takes
Awesome.
half the
Sold.
money that you were gonna pay.
Pleasure doing business with you. I'm going to get my people on this.
He's just like, I'm gonna start a space gas station, and then he runs away or swims away.
Good luck with that.
And like, the guard comes up to all the four of you, and he looks back and forth between you all. He's like, and he holds up a piece of paper. The Wander Crew?
Yeah, that's us.
Could be.
I-
That-
The king is asking.
Damn it.
And he's just like, I expected. I don't know what I expected. This is not what I expected. You are grand adventurers in league with the Adventurer Guild, correct? This is you?
Yes, you'll learn to expect the unusual things around us. This is fine.
And he's just like,
Our
"Oh."
adventurer name, since we're all fish.
I mean, sure. Give yourselves. Are you guys signing up as like an adventurer group yourself?
Yeah.
Like you? Okay, all right. Yep. Hit
I'm
me
not
with
gonna
it.
use my other one. Then that's for
No.
nefarious purposes.
Come on, you know you have plenty of aliases.
Oh yeah, for the record, these four are back in folk song. The rest of you are still at the Silver Thimble. All right, give me your fish party name. What are the four of you plus Frog named?
Hold on, it's gotta be good. Hold on. Oh no.
Thinking of puns is hard. I'm not good at it.
I'm starting with gills, but I don't think
I
axolotl
refuse
has.
to think about it.
Does an axolotl have gills? No, right?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. They have
Okay,
gills.
okay. All right. so
That's
they all
what the
have
like
gills.
frills are, right?
I
Like no, not that's not their gills, but like I don't know what those things. I don't know how axolotls work.
All
forgot what
gills,
their
no
frills are
frills.
for.
Oh shit, you guy, fuck. You know what
Yeah, I
your
was
name?
gonna say,
You know what your name
oh,
could be?
oh.
It could be
What?
Axel Squaddle.
You came up with it. I love it so much.
Oh,
Does
so
that
good.
make Tlalli the leader then?
Oh, it
Don't
definitely
make
makes
Tlalli-
Tlalli the leader.
Don't make Tlalli the
Tlalli's
leader.
the leader then.
Team captain.
We're gonna fail.
I don't know.
I was spelling it
This
like
is the
hold-
Axel Squaddles.
Oh, that first
Mr.
K was
Guard.
between X. Yeah.
Axel Squaddle?
That's pretty great.
that's how I was spelling it, but like Axo does make more sense. The O instead of the second A.
Axo Squaddle. I love it. I'm not mad at it. I think it's great.
Beautiful.
The best.
What can the Axel Squaddle do for you today, Mr. Guard?
It's like, oh, you are an established guild. You're guild sponsored. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, hold on. I've got an. And he like puts away that one, and he pulls out another one. He's just like, dear members of the Adventurers Guild, the king humbly requests your service to deal with a problem of, well, massive importance. We are prepared to pay you in, and he like flips the page. He's just like, one of 3 rewards: a vast amount of coins, land in Atlantis, or, and then he there's the third page, the hand of my daughter in marriage.
Um,
I already have the second one. Can I get the first one?
You all as one have to pick which one you want. Not right now.
Wait,
Payment
so-
is due at the end.
all
so
of us been married.
like if
before?
we yeah, like
I'm
Would-
not sure how adventurers go about it. I assume that they nominate one person and that person gets to marry them. But like, I'm fine. Hey man, love is love. And he just shrugs.
But then would that put us in line for the throne?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh god, pop it.
Can
I
we
have enough
see
of
her
that.
hands first?
I have met the
You know,
princess. I'm not
That
sure if
red
you
fish
guys
has a
want
point.
that.
I want to see her hands first.
Mm-mm.
The guide looks over at Tlalli. It's just like, oh, you've met Princess Cyrena.
We get both hands,
Sadly.
or do I just have to pick the right or the left?
I guess the other one.
I didn't know we would get stuck in a figure of speech fight, but
It's
Well, you
kind of
didn't seem
ridiculous.
like you were
Stop
too
guys
busy,
reward.
so I figured.
you hear an explosion from the side of the city again. And he's like, that seaweed monster's getting a little out of control. Could I show you to the king then?
You know, that might be a good idea.
It's just like, he walks you guys through the city, and he's just like, he swims you guys through the city. And like, despite the fact he sounded like he was in a hurry, he's pointing out places that he likes around the city, and he's just
Oh,
like,
a tour
and
guide.
that place makes amazing helmets. Not too heavy, able to really keep your balance, and like that. It's the only armor that I can wear, as I am in fact a fish.
Where's
know what
some
we're
good
talking.
food suppliers?
Exactly.
We have a great section of food suppliers. And like that place makes the nets that we use to capture them, and then he just like keeps showing you guys around the city until you get to the throne, like to the castle, and he lets you right into the throne room.
Got like a whole book.
They didn't
full of
belong
stuff
there.
At this point.
I saw all of them, and I'm gonna remember them.
Good.
I'm
The
sorry,
fun thing
what
is the
the fuck
stream
is
didn't
that
see a single
one?
one of them. That's very fun to me. Okay. So,
Ooh,
in
guitar.
this room, there is Omen
I remember
swimming
you.
around. Omen is a clownfish that likes to eat people. He can be very, like, he's like this big. This is how big he actually is. And this is Cyrena. She has her guitar Ariel, and she is just like, she is practicing her fingering on the guitar. Don't make it dirty.
Too late.
Sorry.
It's fine. We're fine. Everything's great.
King's pretty.
Thought she had a girlfriend for that, but okay.
Krieg.
I am not
Get you.
naming this guy Triton, and I'm trying so hard not to.
What about Triton?
Triton is like, Triton was his dad.
Oh, okay.
Like, his name is just Azure. And he looks at you four,
Aquaman.
and he was just like, and he's just like, he like pulls out his paper that said the Wander Crew, and the guy just like, no, they are part of the Wander Crew, but like they wanted to be hired on as the adventurers from the Adventurers Guild instead of the Wander Crew. He's like, oh, my mistake. I've got it. And he like puts on his like a little like tiny spectacles and reads a different letter. It's like, welcome, adventurers. We are in great need of your aid. It's like, I am very surprised you made it in such time. We just sent those letters out. It's fascinating.
We were in the neighborhood.
And I'm sorry, did you have an established name that I can put on this?
Do we?
Well, Ellie's the leader, so you'll have to ask her.
I refuse to say it.
It's the Axel Squaddle.
Axel Squaddle. Fantastic name. Just I could see you as up and coming for sure. Absolutely.
Do we get paid as both the Wander Crew and the Wander as the adventurers?
Oh, we weren't gonna pay you if you did the job as the Wander Crew. We would have thought it was just like we would establish trade between this location and your location.
Oh, is that still on the table? Because that is definitely something we want to talk about.
We could. Like, would you like to forego the adventurers part of this and just go with the Wander Crew part of this?
Mm,
Well, I already have some land here. I got money.
Who sold you land here? And where did you buy it?
It was a shop down the land, down the way. Some squid guy.
Was it Krieg? Was it Krieg of Underwater Market Square?
oh no.
He didn't give me his name, but it should be on this sheet here that the receipt. Will I hand him the receipt?
Roll me a 20-sider and
If it
please,
says-
like, if you roll a 1, it'll be the funniest thing on the planet.
If it says Bazooka Joe, I'm gonna throw.
Oh my God, you did.
God. Oh my god.
It just says, sucker!
Oh,
Wait one moment. I have something that can help.
We can't change
nothing that
ones.
can help.
We
You
can't
can't
change
change
ones. We can F in chat. We can, like, fucking bankrupt Krieg.
oof.
1 roll's not gonna bankrupt Krieg. Yeah, you look at it, it just says sucker, love Craig from Underwater
Oh.
Market Square.
There you go.
Apparently his name is Sucker for some reason. His parents must not have liked him very much.
Oh, look at the bottom. It says Craig from Underwater Market Square. That's who
He's
you're
definitely like a sucker fish. And fucking Omen is just in the back laughing and like floating around, just like cannot stop laughing about how funny this is. Krieg, you're not bankrupt, but you are like, that was a lot of money.
Half, you mean?
He did negotiate him down to half.
You did, yeah, that is half of a lot of money. I don't know
Or
how
a
much you
little
were
money, then.
spending, but like, yeah, you didn't actually buy anything. You bought this piece of paper that says sucker.
Mm-hmm.
Craig in Market Square. I mean, Craig from Underwater Market Square.
Well,
I was gonna ask you if you got keys before the guard showed up, and then I got distracted.
This is the key. Azir just like raises his hand, and Omen just like you hear his teeth clack together as he like closes his mouth. I don't have the production value to make the token close his mouth. I'm sorry, everybody.
you're fine.
We forgive you.
Thank you.
I can imagine.
So,
Lemon bar help during these trying times.
A what?
A lemon bar. Do you want a lemon bar?
Sure, might as well.
Here, you can have a lemon bar.
I'll
Oh,
buy
it
you
won't
some
let me
drinks
play.
later.
Oh, I'm in cooldown. I'm sorry. I can't give you a lemon bar.
Don't worry.
Nobody panic. I have a fedora.
Yay.
Oh, it's because the puppet played the.
That explains it.
So Azir's just like, you guys hear like a little bit more explosions outside, and like I don't think they have like what we would consider cars, but you definitely hear like car alarms going off. And it's just like, so are we accepting the job on behalf of the Wander crew or on behalf of the Adventurers Guild, by any chance?
The Wander crew. I'm not really interested in any of the other stuff.
You see, there's like, Cyrena looks over and like meets eyes with Tlalli, and like
What?
does the like shifty eye one way, shifty eye the other. Just like, and just like pretends she doesn't know you.
We do half and half, maybe?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I really want to get a mission notched down in the Adventurers Guild. But I also want trade to be on the table if possible. Or even just to talk about it.
Oh, we can certainly talk about it. It'll require another job in the future to really establish like trade between the Wander crew and Atlantis, but we can certainly make that a priority.
Nice.
So we'll do the Adventurers Guild for now, but with the addendum that we talk about this once we're finished.
Okay, and you've been explained like the rewards: pile of cash, large amount of property here, or my daughter's hand in marriage. And like her guitar, like she hits the wrong chord when she does it, and she like puffs up her cheeks.
Well, I would like a large plot of land now that I must go kill Krieg.
Well, absolutely, I fully support you killing of Craig.
Perfect. Can I get that in writing real quick? In actual
Absolutely, I
writing?
sure can. And he writes a note. I, King Azure of Atlantis, fully support the killing of Krieg from the underwater market square.
Thank you. As I'm going to stick that in my pockets of safety. Anyways, now that my business is done, I guess we should get going with whatever this is.
To the west of the city, I'm sure you can hear the noise out there. It's very loud. We've been under attack by incessant sea monsters. Normally, we're used to sea monsters. Of course, look at you. We all know. We know what life under the sea is like. And they say that the seaweed is always greener and whatnot, and sometimes it's not. Sometimes the seaweed is actively trying to murder you. And that is the problem I'm having. Something has created these gigantic abominations of seaweed. Just the creatures that did not exist weeks ago are now everywhere and just running rampant. We've tried to talk with them. They have no communication skills. And they've something about the water to the west of the east. I meant to say east the whole time. Like something about the water to the east of the city has begun turning even some of my subjects more feral. So on your exploring, if you see any sharks or underwater predators, be careful. They are very dangerous right now.
Is there any equipment that you can loan us to...
What are you looking for?
Well, noting the danger, we might need some armored wetsuits, but not going to weigh us down. We did hear there's an excellent helmet store, apparently.
We have absolutely wonderful helmets. There's a guy I keep the best in stock right here. So he goes into the back room and opens up the armory, and he comes out with 4 helmets that'll perfectly fit each one of you. And we're gonna give that you each have 2 shield as long as you're wearing those.
Excellent.
Put the fedora on top of the helmet.
Absolutely.
What about weapons? I have something I can use, but just wondering if there's... Oh, and you just want us to find what's causing this and then eliminate the sea monster?
Oh, I want you to very much murder the sea monsters, please. It's all in the contract here. If you guys don't mind signing Axel Squaddle right down here on this line.
All right, Tlalli,
it's so
go
nice.
sign.
It's so nice to deal with someone that doesn't mince words. Finally.
Yeah, right. It's just like under the sea, we know when murder has to happen. Krieg needs to be murdered. These sea monsters need to be murdered. We understand murder.
I'm not gonna read the contract. I was paid to lead, not read. I'm gonna just sign it.
I like the idea that Tlalli has a rubber stamp for Axel Squaddle.
Yes.
Stamp. Tlalli, can you roll me a 20-sider? Let's just see if there's anything slipped into
Last
this
time there was a
contract.
contract involved, someone didn't
Make
read
me
it,
read
and
it.
it came back.
I like chaos, so
Mm-hmm.
Chaos is...
Whoa.
Alright, so tough choice. Okay. Right. You are signing this. What? And I'm just gonna give you not a negative outcome, but I can't think of what. Okay, you can roll it one more time, Trixie. Yeah.
okay,
I
fine.
have a feeling that might happen.
Come on, just be another time. Yeah, all right. It was meaningless.
It's
I win.
always in my heart.
It's like every time you four, any of you, not as a squad, but if any of you step foot in Atlantis, this is the form you have to be here in. The contract will make it so even if you hear the problem of what's making you look like this right now, the contract will always have you in this form.
Well,
The 4 of you.
Axolotl, so
Right?
it's
That's
good
fine
for
with
me.
me.
Yes.
People might, come to my restaurant if they see a fish running it instead of a lizard. So
He's just gotta have a different name.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I can blend in better,
Call me
so I'm
calamari.
fine with it.
I have no problems with this.
This calamari tastes an awful lot like Krieg from Underwater Market Square.
Mm-hmm. Deep
You see,
fried.
that man was a dick, so we killed him and ate him.
I think that's what life under the ocean would actually be like. Alright. So, adventure then?
Adventure.
Adventure.
Oh,
Adventure.
Akhana, you asking about weapons and stuff. What kind of weapons? Like, they will kit you out with whatever you want. So tell me what your fish hunting equipment is. Like, what is your sea monster hunting equipment? You are hunting seaweed monsters. Tlalli has seen them before,
Okay.
and like
I need
Tlalli
it.
does know that they are led by one that resembles Cthulhu. But what if Cthulhu was made out of seaweed?
Seaweed. Right. Okay. So, would a harpoon gun help?
I mean, a harpoon gun's gonna like work underwater for sure. Like, you guys, absolutely replace your pistols with harpoon guns.
Nice.
Can we get like a giant fork?
Well, tridents,
Or-
absolutely. Nope.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Each
yeah.
your tridents.
All right, cool. Trying to think, like restrainment, because if we can hold it down, I'm guessing we're gonna have to break it apart. Would be a pretty good solution.
Oh, he's just like, well, we do have this net gun. And it looks like a t-shirt cannon, but it's definitely a net gun.
Okay, but
Like-
is it sea monster size?
He's like, he shoots it up at Omen, and you see Omen get completely caught, and he's like, oh, it catches him, and he's roughly the size of like what we would recognize as a Volkswagen Beetle.
Okay. Okay. How many nets can we shoot out of this thing?
This is a one and done situation. Reloading is too hard, and we just decided, fuck it.
That's fair. That's
Okay,
fair.
do you have another one then?
Can we do?
Oh, he's just like, oh yeah, of course, and he throws that one away, and so you have two of these. You have two net cannons. You each have harpoon guns, and you each have a trident. And if you use these weapons, you have no negatives about being underwater, and also your fish limbs can hold them just fine.
Fantastic.
And she's like, I really look forward to like having the Adventurers Guild come down here. It's good to start like asking for help from the surface world. And I've heard you all have done amazing things and solved like, well, I mean, the Adventurers Guild, but now I'm talking to you as the Wander Crew. Like, I've heard you guys have done some real good things. You come highly recommended. For some reason, my daughter here believed that you could really solve this problem. And she's like, I'm not sure where, like, she heard of you. And, like, slowly turns and looks.
Word gets around.
Oh, okay. I'm very glad. So, are you gonna go kill this thing for me then?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's what we've come up to.
Oh, excellent. All right. And then another explosion. Yeah. I'm sure it'll calm down shortly.
Well, lead the way, Tlalli. You're the leader. You know where to go, right?
Probably towards the explosions.
That makes sense. Oop, that is not the right one. That is not the right one. Here we go. Alright, so this is the west side of the city, everybody. It is the place that is getting the most rampaged right now. You can see the like tendrils of seaweed everywhere. Oh, I forgot to spell seaweed correctly. Here we go. Like, you don't see the giant monster, you just see giant, like, seaweed, like, lashing out and attacking things. And it definitely has people, like, in its fucking, like, fronds or whatever you call seaweed leaves. as you all show up.
Oh
Good
yeah,
news,
you guys
everybody.
should probably not let it grab you. It makes you feel weird.
Are you
Like-
saying you've done this before?
I try to eat one.
I was gonna say, like,
That'll work.
accidentally got a face full of pixie dust weird.
I've never tried to
Like
eat
how-
pixie dust, so I can't tell you.
So like, you guys can do whatever you want here. Like you are seeing like in. Okay, go ahead. You tell me what
Is
you're doing.
is that middle his armpit? Its armpit, and these are flailed arms.
That thing?
Yeah.
That does look weird.
I'm trying to
So, oh, go ahead.
negotiate. Like, where's the? These are just tendrils. Just popped
These
out
are
here.
just tendrils, absolutely. So,
Okay.
Akhana, like as you study it, you can see the fact that this tendril goes way back. It goes further east, out of
Mhm.
the city. Like this is just like the tip of fingers situation.
Hmm.
And like it
That-
does seem to have caught up multiple. That is not Craig. That is Craig has a hat on.
Okay,
Oh.
just checking.
He's purple with a hat on. That's how you know. This
Craig
one's
would
red
be
with a hat on.
distracted
So
if
it's
that was Craig. He would just go take him out back and beat him.
I'll kill him.
I
kinda
gotta
wanna,
take
like-
risks as I can.
You too. I wanted to like parkour off of this like what are these fish cages and nets and things, and then jump to behind where they branch off, and then because we're out of the water, Death Scythe or Infinity Scythe cut it off where they branch out from the main tendril.
Oh, absolutely. Did you want to make a roll, or did you want me just to role play what happens?
I can roll.
Sure, go for the roll.
Also, Infinity Scythe could slash a little bit of reality. I want to see where this goes. So if my roll doesn't damn me,
I'm so
Sure.
happy that I said if this is a 1 and then it became a 1 for Toast. It was
stop
very
talking.
fun. Oh, I'm sorry. This is going to be a 20. Don't worry.
Oh no, I made
It
it,
was a
too dark.
12,
It's
but that is
12.
a dark
That
die.
can't even like.
I know, I'm
yeah.
gonna change it. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I was
That
thinking
is so
obsidian.
dark.
I'm gonna change it.
I have to
Okay.
lean in there to see that.
It just looks like the absence of like anything right there.
Black hole dice.
I was thinking obsidian. You know. Okay, I went too far.
No,
All right.
It
was a
makes
12.
sense.
Void
I can't wait
die.
till we
Yes.
see more of those. Oh, by the way, I
Alright,
don't
so
know.
at 12.
Did you? Hold on. Never mind. We'll take care of that later.
All right.
As you slash it, like you cut right through it, especially with that scythe. And you guys are still underwater, for the record. It looks like you're above water, but you are like imagine this entire game, except for the very beginning, underwater. I can't handle these tokens. I gotta stop looking over there.
You need to perceive it, Danwin.
I just gotta keep my eyes closed. That's how I'm gonna roll this one. Just tell me what you guys roll. I'll believe you. So, when you slice through it, you do like it cuts off cleanly. Like it keeps like it starts flailing around. Like and these people are getting like thrown around, but nobody's really getting hurt. How do the Krieg, Tlalli, and Lore? How do you save these people? Like there's 3 of them. There's 3 of you. How do you save them as it starts flailing around, or get them to safety?
Well, I'm gonna go for the Craig lookalike, different color skin. I'm just gonna kind of do the swim by. Gonna swim by it and then kind of catch it in my fish arms.
It's just like it wraps all of its tentacles around you, and is like it looks like you got a whole humanoid body there, but you don't. It is literally octopus head, and then underneath the clothes, it is just tentacles.
I slip him a business card as I swim away with him.
It isn't. He isn't like, oh yeah, okay, fine, get me out of here. All right, Lore. Do you save the fish or the octopus? The octopus that is currently under the void die on the stream.
Laura is gonna jump up because technically she's a little bit closer to the fish and grab the fish by a fin, hand, whatever, and start pulling him away from the seaweed.
Absolutely. And
Oh
Tlalli.
god! Oh god!
Okay, you got them both. Akhana fish is moving. Akhana's a fighting fish, and I think that's hilarious.
I can think of nothing better.
I think Krieg is a parrotfish,
Yes.
and Tlalli's a little axolotl. Look how cute. Tiny little hands.
Tiniest hands. I probably can't catch anything with these.
Hey, you got a frog.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm gonna bap the frog and tell it to catch the last guy and not eat it.
It totally was just like right underneath it, just Pac-Man mouth wide open.
No swallowing.
Gotta spit.
Blech. But yeah, you guys, like, after Akhana cuts it, like cuts it clean, it does, like, start thrashing around for a little bit, but, like, you guys are able to get everybody to safety. But then you do notice that, like, coming out of it, almost like the vine is and the seaweed is bleeding, is green, like, very, like, glowing liquid inside of it.
Probably shouldn't touch that.
Lord, could you get a safe sample? Like, or could you get a sample safely? Do you have a vial on you?
Lore checks her fish pockets.
Lore frantically checking fish pockets.
Do women's clothes, when you're made for fish, come with pockets, or is that just a human thing?
Let's just call them fish pockets. We have to bring women's pockets into this. These are dress pants I have on my fish.
It's going to be really difficult for Akhana being a spy master, especially consider they don't put pockets in women's clothes.
I tucked my blink pack like under my gill. I'm good.
Fish pockets does sound lewd, but fish flavored Hot Pockets sound terrible.
That sounds horrible.
Oh no.
Shrimp Scampi Hot Pocket is what I want.
Oof. Microwave shrimp. Blah.
It would have.
So,
but we're
Go
gonna
ahead.
say that yes, Laura does have a vial.
Yay.
And also, while digging through her pockets to find it, God damn, I just let them just go again. Laura finds Crabber.
He would have so much fun here.
Prodigal Piccolo played this card. Item.
I finally remembered how to get like Crabbert back up, like because it is
God,
not
what did you name
saved
it?
under Crabbert. It's saved under Herc because I made Hercules for the Thirsty Sword Lesbians game, but like I then immediately made the Crabbert token right after it,
Oh no.
and just didn't change it. So sometimes I spend hours looking for what tokens I named. I'm like, haha.
So now we have a Crabber, and Laura has a vial, so I am going to try and get a sample of the goop.
Alright, roll me a 20-sider. As you gather the sample of what we all clearly know is mana battery goo. Yeah, for sure. This is like mana battery, and is definitely the seaweed is definitely eating the mana battery and becoming like whatever it is right
Oh,
now.
there's the
Sentient's too
problem.
strong of a word.
Guess we're gonna have to find out where it's coming from, though. I mean, we know where it's
Okay, we
coming from.
just
We need to know
Follow
where it is
the
here.
thing.
I think I'm not sure. Roll the 12.
Yeah, 12 is successful enough that you guys can just follow it for sure. Wait, you can spin the.
Yes.
You didn't used to be able to spin them. Can you guys all spin your tokens?
What does this button do?
Madness.
Hold on.
Whee.
But you guys can't resize them, right?
Oh, cool.
No, I cannot resize it, but I can
Yeah,
spin.
status effects. Fishnet. Sneak.
Oh, we definitely got to use the fishnet status
Poison.
effect at some point. Don't mind me. I'm just putting Crabbit in all the places now, so I don't
Oh
have
yeah,
to do it later.
we can spin. There's a light blue dot at the top.
Why?
Whee.
Okay, everyone. So, are you just all right? 1 second. All right, Lord. You can ask me 2 questions based on this mana battery stuff. That because you rolled a success. What would you like to know about?
This is out of character where me not being caught up on anything is a horrible, horrible downside.
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and just the mana batteries are. We have discovered that Gibbet, the folks at Gibbet, which is one of the cities on seasonal,
Mhm.
they can turn magical. They can turn anything magical into a source of energy. That's how they power their city. That's how they seem to power their suits. They do have like weird tech. They're kind of diesel punk. All of them wear gas masks all the time. And they are a variety of different races. Like basically every race that you've seen has some form of representation in the city of Gibbet. Akhana snuck in there and like stole a lot of their information at one point in time. And also turned their city off for a while.
Oh, that was
It
Seth,
sounds
or
like it went
Pentagon.
well.
I mean, Akhana was there.
Yeah.
She was the officer on duty.
It sounds like it went well, but I got super exposed.
Got super exposed, but like so far after that, it's been okay. They are known to cut down trees in a magical forest and grind that down, but they have been shown also doing that to living creatures, living magical creatures. They are interested in a lot of the crew to maybe turn them into mana batteries. Could possibly be it. They took a shot at Kay, but they hit Joaquin instead, and that's how Joaquin lost his eye. They also use a thing called null bullets, or they use null metal, which is when it hits you, it hurts your AP and your HP. They don't like magic.
Well, I don't like them, so.
Unless as an energy source, that's the only way they like it.
Yeah, they use magic as an energy source, and they also started making basically Monster Energy drink, and Midnight is their
Midnight's
spokesman.
That was also kind of my fault. Jeez.
Contracts.
Contracts indeed.
No more contracts. Oh, we just signed one. Okay, never mind. After this, no more contracts.
We haven't figured out any way to like nullify the goop at all, have we?
You can. We saw a spill before, and you can clean it up. It eventually will disperse. So there must be I'll count that as your first one. There must be some kind of massive source down here somewhere. Like, and based on the last underwater game, last time we were here, Tlalli knows that Cyrena is trying to be one of the pirate queens. She wants to be a pirate queen, but she's not one. So she stole a large shipment of mana batteries that were going from Gibbet to Continent, which is the northernmost city in a northern city in the seasonal. That's the first side of the planet we were on. And that shipment got stolen. So over 1,000 mana batteries got stolen and then sunk.
That's a lot of mana batteries.
It's
Wonder
a
why she wasn't
lot of
very
mana
talkative.
batteries.
We just have to find out where she stashed them.
I
she
have
was
the vague
stashing
feeling
fish
we
through
could
them
follow
away.
the seaweed.
Mm.
It's my second question because I don't know what else to ask. How bad would it be if any of us ingested it right now, or in general?
It's not terrible. It will refill your AP if you drink it. You would have to roll me a 20-sider to see like if it negatively affects you now that you're like in fish form. But they make you can eat this stuff. You can. It is just raw magic. As long as you don't mind what it might be made out of, it's fine.
I've already ingested some when we were at Tibet.
Yeah.
Because we were at that bar. I'm alright.
They might be made like I don't know if it's like if it's made of people, but mostly they've been using fish to do it. Because Krieg showed them that you could, just feed it to fish. On accident, he learned it, but like you can feed it to fish. The fish will get really big. The fish will then be magical. You can then turn it into like a slurry, drain all the magic out of it,
God damn it, Krieg.
and just drink that. But it doesn't have to be fish. It could be other living things. It could be bugs.
What was the energy drink a slurry of? I can't remember.
It was a slurry of fish.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't
remember
taste
the big
like
tank.
fish, but it is carbonated fish water.
Carbonated fish juice.
But now we're targets because we're
Yeah, right now they really just like the people of Gibbet. If the people of Gibbet could see you right now, they'd be like, gonna eat that fish. Gonna put that fish in a blender. Don't breathe this.
So can we follow the seaweed back to the seaweed monster?
I mean, you can follow the seaweed for sure.
Yeah, that's probably our best bet.
All right, Tlalli, lead the way.
Do the
It's
leading.
bullying me. I
The
guess
frog just
Well, you've
keep
been here
going.
before, plus you're the axolotl, so.
And you're the leader, remember? Don't read lead.
We're paying you to lead.
Wait, you're paying
I'm
me?
not paying you, someone else is.
No.
I'm getting paid?
Oh, for sure. The contract
That's
is
what the reward is
very
for.
clear that you're about to make money. As long as you kill this
Chunk
giant
of change,
creature.
land. Yeah.
I'll get a chunk of land. It'll be great.
Well, what? I actually have a card that can help us.
For sure.
Hey.
Where is it?
I'm looking at the stream because a card's about to happen, but then it's like a couple seconds behind, so I saw Tlalli talking and I just could not handle it. Hide and seek makes Tlalli
yeah.
playing hide and seek makes so much fucking sense. Because you're the navigator and the fact that you have seen this before.
Yeah.
It all works out. Alright. Skipping a couple maps, here we go. Fuck Alan's plans. That's cool.
Well, you made the card.
I did make the card. That's
You
my
know
bad.
how we do.
I do know how you do. Okay, this is me moving you guys around so you're all on the screen at the same time. Yep, you can still move Crabbit. Excellent. Good news for everyone. Is Crabbit an actual crab down here? Did that happen? Like, is that what's...
Yes.
Well, if we got
Yeah, why
changed,
wouldn't
I would imagine he got changed.
I just figured he's persistent
Yeah,
crab.
I decided yes.
Oh god, I've had a horrible thought.
Oh no.
All
What
right.
is it? You must share.
What if we feed the goo to Crabbert?
What
Would
if
it
you
be
feed
super
the goo to the man... You give Crabbit the mana battery juice.
Does his
It would
knife
make
get
him
bigger?
bigger.
Yeah, I mean... Hit me with another 20-sider if you're actually gonna do it.
I can't hurt him.
Pray that it's not a 1.
Oh god, this was just a
I'm not
what
ready
if
for the
idea,
boss
now I'm
fight
just like,
between you guys and
You
Crabbit.
almost can't hurt him.
no, it's fine, Crabbert is my buddy, my friend, my little guy.
You rotten soldier.
I'm going to be a
My
big
stinky
guy.
cheeks.
You real sticky widget. Alright. So, mixed success. Here's your tough choice. does he get much tougher? Like, he gets larger and able to block attacks for you. So, like, whenever, like, you would take an attack, whenever somebody would take damage, Krabbit will block that, but he only has 10 HP. Or, does that knife get really big? Does he just basically get a Buster Sword, even bigger than the one he has right now?
Knives becomes funny.
I'm gonna go with the
Machete.
giant knife. He gets a giant knife.
Giant knife,
Machete.
okay. So yeah, you got, like, all of a sudden, Krabbit's sword, just get a knife, becomes this huge fucking Buster Sword looking thing. And it's glowing green, but, like, not like in a, if you cut something made of this situation, you know? But Tlalli, you see the seaweed on the floor start to move and pulse. You know. Tlalli knows. Oh, I don't have Frog here? God,
Oh, no.
I'm terrible.
Lost frog.
Worst GM. Left the Frog behind. Brought Krabbit, forgot the Frog? Terrible. Got him.
There we go.
Nobody panic. You know that the monster is actually all of this seaweed on the ground right now. And it's just down there laying down. It's preparing to ambush you, but you know it's there. So,
I can see you. Dumb seaweed.
so, all four of you can make, like, your attacks on this thing if you want to. Like, you can tell me
Pew pew.
what your first thing to do against it is. Like, it's waiting. It's about to ambush you guys, but each one of you can make an attack. You don't have to roll. We'll count it as a success unless you want to aim for the 20, but then you have to roll. Oh shit, yeah. What if it's a 1,000-degree knife that's just cutting through stuff for some weird reason?
Can I try to petrify it?
Oh, for sure. Just straight up.
Yeah.
So, what's that look like, Tlalli? Are you like you have to touch it, right?
Yeah. Wait, let me see. You turn the surface of common.
That's
It doesn't say I have to touch it.
Okay.
okay.
I like the idea that the frog is your magic wand and like
Like focus?
yeah, like your spell focus situation.
Awesome.
Goes all hypno-toad for a second to petrify it.
Do I gotta roll?
No, unless you want to try for that 20. You get a success normally, but you can roll if you want to try for that 20.
No.
All right. So like, as Tlalli is like slowly starting to petrify it, its shape becomes obvious to the rest of you as it's starting to slowly move.
Okay.
I told you, Seaweed Cthulhu.
That's a thing.
So yeah, it's starting, like, you see multiples of its tentacles like are like starting to move, but then they are turning to stone and falling off. Like, because it's just not attached very well. And like it's like tries to like swipe at all of you with one of its big tentacles, but it doesn't realize that it's not there anymore. So just kind of like a nub swings at you guys. But yeah, each one of you get to do something.
Lore is finally, for the first time ever in 3, technically 2 seasons, gonna use her corrupt ability,
Ooh.
which is you grip an organic creature within reach and create a necrotizing wound.
I would
The
like to
wound
point out-
Yes.
I'd like to point out the only thing that Laura can really grip with right now is her mouth. As you are a fish.
Look, this seems like a great idea, and it's happening.
Okay, yeah, I'm down. I'm just letting you know that
Tentacles.
you got to put a tentacle in your mouth. That's all I'm saying.
I don't want to retcon,
I'm just-
but I cleaved a scythe, so
That's fair, but that was in your mouth too.
I mean, yeah. That's
Like-
how I thought.
I just don't want to. If somebody draws fan art of Lore with a mouthful of tentacle, I don't want you to come at me.
But it's specifically just Laura as a fish.
That's fan art that goes in a specific category.
I'm sorry. You're gonna take just the straight success.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you have like big old like corrupting bite out of this thing, and like you see it start to spread back up through it. It's like the tentacle that you got a hold of has withered and fallen off as well. And like this thing is just like thrashing around, but again, you guys keep removing tentacles.
And I
Krieg
can keep
go ahead.
doing this because corrupt costs me 0 AP, so I can just do this the entire fight.
Just holding on. All right, Akhana and Krieg, what you guys got for it?
Well, so I'm got the kunai I've been using. So since we got changed, I'm kind of doing that throw up. So I'm kind of like you see the mama birds do, just kind of and then they just kind of shoot out and stab into this thing. I'm using the fire kunai at the moment.
You are a parrotfish hawking a loogie that is a flaming kunai.
Correct.
We play a good game, everybody.
We played a great game.
And it's not one, it's two. So it happens.
Oh shit, it's two of them. My bad.
Nice.
So yeah, you see the where you aiming? Like you're gonna hit it.
I'm gonna aim for the eyes because there's two eyes according to the picture.
Yep. Well, I mean, there's one, and then the vague assertion that the other one might be there.
Yeah.
So yeah, you catch it right in the eye, and it's like this guy is having the worst day. Like he thought he was hiding. He was just trying to grab some fish from fucking the neighboring restaurant / city. He was just gonna like consume them. You guys also see like fish bones all over the ground now that he's moving, and like you can see them.
Oh.
Like this guy's been eating some fish. But also, I don't think the fish care that when other fish are eaten. A lot of this is based off a Mitch Hedberg joke where, like, if fish could talk, they would be screaming nonstop, for the record.
Fantastic.
So go check that out at some point. And Akhana, what do you got as, like, you see Krieg spitting hot fire into, like, this
man's
Cthulhu
eyeball.
seaweed monster.
In my fabulous mohawk, I shake out a poison vial. And for 3 AP, it's black poison, which does 10 HP damage to a boss. I just drop it on the harpoon gun on the front of it, and then waching, slice it
Thank you for the Foley work.
through the middle of the body. Center mass, I guess.
Yep, Jane, that's just a straight up hit. You're just gonna hit it? Like, it starts getting like, you see the petrification, you see the corruption, the flames going on, and now the black poison like pumping into it. And it's all mingling in with the mana battery stuff that is already inside of it, and it just screams again. Like it's a noise. It's almost like a whale sound, but like what if super disgusting sounding?
Like not mating call.
Yeah, definitely not. Like what if a whale threw up? What does that sound like? I don't know. But like it gets bigger, and it's just like not. It doesn't get bigger actually. It gets a little bit smaller now that I think about it. As like it's tearing its own tentacles off to get at you, and this is an attack at all of you right here. It is a success. So as it like swipes through, it's gonna it's trying to kill you, but all your helmets have prevented 2 of the damage.
Yes, helmet.
Nice.
So you all get hit for 2, just because it would have done 4.
Ow.
And like you're all like kind of like floating around like loose, but like how did the helmet save you guys? Like what did you do to dodge this like very strong attack?
I would like to play a cross counter. and here is why. Because Crabbit is currently riding on my head, so the helmet did stop too, but when it swung its tentacle at me, it stabbed itself with Crabbit's sword.
If I am being honest,
If that is possible.
yeah, if I'm being honest with this card, that has to be 16 damage, right? Because it would have hit each of you for 4. Wait, is it actually 24 because of Crabbit and Frog?
Oh, right, Frog.
I feel like it has to be just the straight up.
Oh, a frog.
You know, you are the DM. I will let you make that numbers decision.
I'm just trying to, like... I don't want it to come up later that I didn't do it.
Well, the cross counter was specifically for Laura, not anyone else. So would it only count her damage? Since she's the only one doing the cross counter, though.
I'm gonna read how I wrote that. Target takes the same amount of damage that they dealt.
Oh.
So yeah, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So we did. You did 12 to it. Yeah, Crabbit did 12 damage with his slash.
I take frog's damage.
Oh shit! Oh, you take. Oh yeah, it's same amount of damage then. Oh, so Tlalli takes an extra 2. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, you did it on purpose.
Yeah.
All right.
Frog is very important.
Frog is important.
You protect Frog.
And Crabbit's just like charging in with a fucking Buster sword. I was on the wrong layer. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't click Crabbit. It's like, you guys can click Crabbit. How come I can't?
Mm-hmm.
All right. That was his turn. I will let you know that he is reeling. Like, that is not going well for him. The 4 of you can take your turns in whatever order you want. This is not going well for that Cthulhu.
Oh, so if I could plan with a card, I will use one of the net guns and fire it at the Cthulhu while he's reeling to swaddle him in the net.
I will. Okay. Yes. All right.
Prodigal Piccolo
You have-
played this card.
All right. 1 second.
Doesn't that
To
like
be fair, I
calm
didn't
emotions
plan for
too?
my card to be this efficient. I was just like, this seems like a great idea.
Okay. I've gotta see if I have a token for this. I guess I do. Go me. All right, so Crabbit and Crabbit's fine. Crabbit could move outside of this net at any point in time. But you got his head like completely swaddled up, and he's still thrashing his tentacles. But if you got rid of his tentacles, he would be completely in this net and therefore completely swaddled.
Yeah, I see what's going on. First I take that
So is he
infinity
pretty
sight.
much leaking mana battery goo at the
Yeah,
moment?
mana battery goo is everywhere.
Oh no.
So would it be safe to say that most, if not all, of the mana batteries are inside this thing then? Or is there more that
No, they've got to be some.
accounted
Oh,
for?
Krieg, give me a 20-sider.
Hmm.
Are you going to tell me what I'm going to roll this time?
Yeah, you're gonna roll a 13. No,
No.
I was wrong. I would have been.
It's
Fucking
almost a
imagine if
16.
it was. Imagine if I could have done that.
Yeah.
All right, so a tough choice. Krieg, you can see another tentacle, like another, like less of a tentacle, but more just straight seaweed, like that is laying flat and going further to the east, and like that one is like you can see it, like a cartoon straw, you know, like the bulging of it, and then like that is happening. You can either see that, or dodge the attack that's about to hit you. If you know where it is, then you get hit.
can I use an ability to see where it is and not take damage but still get hit?
What's the ability you
It's
plan?
my tattoo that
Oh,
also
yes.
lets me swaddle myself so I don't take any damage.
Absolutely, for sure. What do you swaddle yourself with?
Swaddle.
Seaweed.
Well, it's gonna be seaweed.
The mana battery seaweed, because that'd be bad.
So I look over and I see, there's tentacles everywhere and seaweed everywhere, and I see this one going off to the side. He also just kind of instinctively covers himself in gold seaweed.
I'm picturing this parrot fish of Krieg in a ghillie suit right now.
A gold ghillie suit.
I'm sorry, a gold ghillie suit, my bad.
Thank you.
So yeah, your tattoo ability has made it so like it was swiping at you, but then it completely lost track of you. It has terrible vision as it has 2 fucking knives in its eyes.
Burning knives.
Burning knives. So it's just like it doesn't attack where you are because like, oh, it's seaweed.
And I will let everybody know where that seaweed is going once this thing is taken care of, because we're busy.
All right, Tlalli and Akhana. This is where we are.
I don't see why I shouldn't just petrify more tentacles.
Me either.
Do I have to roll this time, or is
You
it...
have to roll this time. It's not
Okay.
not a surprise attack this time.
I thought that dice would roll it. Never mind.
Oh yeah, you gotta actually click the little symbol, like the die symbol. Did it not work?
Yeah, I clicked the dice symbol and it did
That's
that.
rude.
So I'm just gonna roll 20 die.
Success though. So yeah, like half of its limbs that it has left sticking out are just like falling off at this point. And like when Tlalli does it, and when you guys notice that it is not leaking out I said that it was leaking out it from the Crabbert stab. That's the only place that it's leaking out mana battery stuff. Like from the corruption that Laura was doing, no leaking. From the petrification, no leaking. From the black poison, no leaking. Alright, Akhana, what you got?
How many tentacles are we talking left? Like 4-ish?
Sure.
5, maybe?
Whatever half of whatever was there. I assume this thing had hundreds of tentacles at one point in time, and you guys have just been tearing through them. I saw a video of a parrotfish eating an octopus one time, and it was very formative.
Wow.
Them fucking
That
monsters.
was my second idea, actually.
I either can't decide. Taking scythe is pretty efficient though, so I'm gonna
E-fish.
strap or take the harpoon gun strap and like put it on my back or whatever, and then scythe in the mouth and just zip past them, cleaving as
Love
many
it.
as I can get.
All right, give me that roll. It's a 20 though, so don't worry about it. Huh? No, you did rolling
happened?
1. That
Oh,
the
come
space
on.
the space stopped it. Like you didn't actually roll a die. It just looks like you just rolled 1.
Yeah, no. I was like, why didn't my screen go dark? Oh,
All right,
A
so
9.
tough choice. Right. So your tough choice is you can go just swim right at it, slice it right in half, like get the rest of those like tentacles cut off, but you can get this all done, or you will see one of 2 things, and you can tell me which of these 2 things you see.
Okay.
Like you will see a silhouette of an absolute giant shark. Like I'm talking huge, but it's going to the north. It's just swimming away to the north. No need to worry about it for today. Or alternatively, you can you can see that there are more of this thing. Like a lot more. Like not just like one or two, but a whole field of seaweed monsters where you are right now.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Okay.
That seems like it's more of a could be a consequence to us.
Right. So the ones that you see, like this thing gets sliced right in half. The swaddling like finishes wrapping its way around it. So you guys have this thing's head captured now. Like, I don't know what you guys are gonna do with it, but you have it.
Will it regrow its seaweed tentacles?
I mean, you guys want? I would say that you guys are the characters that would know, like how sea monsters work. Eventually, yeah. Like if you leave it in water and like feed it more mana battery, it will begin growing those back. I would like a roll 20 little dice tray. That would be polite if I could just say, hey, roll just in this spot.
Well, now that it's been taken care of, I'm going to explain what I saw, which was the weird straw going off in the distance.
And like, yeah, you guys also see, like, they are not awake yet. They're clearly, like, this one, like, the tall tree's been taking all the sunlight situation. Now that you removed the big one, you start to see the fact that all the seaweed around you is going to be more of them very shortly. Like, you are on a time crunch.
We need to either destroy them all or find the mana batteries. What do you guys think?
The mana batteries are our best bet because there's not enough of us to fight all these.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean,
Crabbit raises his sword.
Too.
I mean, we want to stop it from making more, right?
Yeah.
It's already too much.
I see where the straw is going, see if it'll lead us to the mana batteries.
Oh, for sure. Let's follow this like a minotaur following a fucking, you know,
Red flag.
yarn.
Oh.
Not minotaur, like, what the fuck is his name? Not Theseus? Theseus had the ball of yarn? Ball of string?
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know his name.
I'm not good at Greek mythology. It used to be. Alright. Okay. So you see there are two paths that you could take that one of like the vine does split and they both go east, but one's a little bit darker and you can tell it gets you there faster, Krieg, like based on like how you saw. And the other one seems like nicer, like, you know, a nicer path. Not nearly as scary, but takes significantly longer.
We're gonna go for the dark and scary because we're on an adventure.
Dark and scary it is. Hey guys, sharks.
Yay.
But they haven't seen you,
cover.
but they are swimming around like aggressively. And you look like things that sharks would want to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Are they actual people or just
No,
normal
these are just sharks. Sometimes fish people have people. Sometimes they're just fish. This time, fish.
So, would you, where to go? Would you consider them wild creatures then?
Wild creatures under mind control of the mana batteries. Yeah, I'm not saying your thing wouldn't work. I'm just saying that you're gonna have to make a roll for it.
So,
Like your wild
and
celebrity.
would they ignore me and go for everybody else first then?
Oh yeah. They're not gonna eat you first. They're definitely gonna eat Lore first.
God damn it.
No, Laura's got Crabber. They're not going to go towards that sword first.
Shit, I forgot the frog again.
How dare you?
I got him. Keep remembering Crabber. Keep forgetting the frog. Alright, but you guys are like right now sneaky. They do not see you. You guys could probably sneak by if like that's what you wanted to do. If you wanted to fight them, you could also fight them. If you want to try to talk to them, go for that too. But I hate sharks, so if you see a shark, they're bad guys. Like Alan, your GM, hates sharks. Like a lot. I went to the Baltimore Aquarium and I saw a shark behind glass and I was like, I was the most scared I've ever been in my life.
Oh no.
They are terrifying and I hate them.
That's my local aquarium.
Well, I was there. I also saw a kid pee on her dad.
That sounds about right.
Oh, if I saw a shark, I'd probably...
Oh no, she was outside. She was in line to get into the aquarium.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
no.
that's a story for another time.
So do we want to sneak past them or murder them?
Sneak
I think-
past. I don't want to...
Yeah, if we can sneak and deal with the mana battery sooner,
Yeah,
I want
That
to
would be
save HP.
it's a dice will let us sneak past.
All right. I mean, obviously, Akhana, how do we sneak past the sharks?
I'm not up on my fish species, but some of them bury themselves in the sand for camouflage.
Yeah, we could say you guys' fish can change color for camouflage. Why not?
Or I mean, just like
You're all
low enough
magical.
where, you know, like I'm bright red. Okay,
That's fair.
so-
You are bright red.
But there's plant life, you know, sand. I don't know if we could use that to our advantage. Cause,
Roll
like,
around in
nothing
the
else will
dirt
hide it.
and-
Yeah, exactly. Like, and just like sink to the bottom as far as we can, and then like, you know, wiggle down for some cover, and then just kind of slink along.
I do absolutely love this idea. I
You
also need to mention the fact that like I could have at any point in time when I was making these tokens make them look like this, but no, I wasn't going to destroy Nika's artistic vision of having them
Yeah.
all like heads up because that's way funnier.
Okay, so I'm gonna, after seeing Akhana go for the dirt, I'm gonna dive head first into the dirt and then just swim along the sand.
Just like army crawl.
Yeah, pretty much.
If a fish could do that.
So are we just in a line of fish just like bellies on the dirt, just silt like floating up as like you basically like a fog cover or like using basically the same
yeah.
as like mist call. Like
Yeah, because it's gonna
does
make
anybody
that cloud.
have that ability like cloud
think-
call?
I think I do.
Oh, if you do, it would just
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I do.
if we just use that, then we're good. We're good.
Yeah, I have
I
cloud call.
Instead of a line or group, we just kind of spread a little bit, just in case they catch one of us, they're not catching four of us.
Oh, for sure. I just like that happening. So yeah, you guys like the sharks do like swoop in, but none of you are bleeding. You only took like blunt damage from like the tentacles. So like, and nobody got cut.
Nope.
So they are just like swimming around looking for like they can tell something's moving, but they can't tell what it is. Tlalli, can you roll me a 20-sider though?
Oh,
17,
thank God.
absolutely. You guys see the frog's tongue dart out and grab the smaller shark and just get swallowed immediately by the frog.
Nice. Tlalli's jealous.
He bites off half of it and gives it to you.
Okay, now she's not jealous. It's a good frog. That's why I took damage.
This shark is terrified and just swims off. He's like, fuck! Insert Yoshi noise, for sure. Or like, it's like, wow. Alright. So you guys make it forward, and like you start to hear like a conversation ahead, which is weird because it's underwater, but like you are getting closer to the spot, and as you approach, you see 4 little mantis shrimp. Like, and by little, they're about you size. Like you as not fish, but you.
They're so pretty.
And they're like, and they look up and they're like, This is our claim. We've claimed it. We're gonna take this stuff. Is that cool with you guys? Like, I don't want to fight you for it, but we will. And they put up all 4 of them put up like big ass like punching hands.
Where's your flag?
It's just
If you're gonna claim stuff, you have to have a flag. As I plant a flag on top of this stuff. See, I've got a flag. That means I've claimed it.
oh, you can claim that rock. That's fine. Like that rock is fine. Like we want the ship.
Why
What
the
are you gonna
ship?
do with it?
Can we just look around the ship real quick?
Oh, here I can show you the ship real quick. Here we go. There it actually is.
I wanted to ask them, can we just look around? We don't really want the ship. We just want to look in it.
I just like.
Glowing.
Well, I mean, you can look around, but just don't take anything. Like that, it's
you
ours.
might
Right.
We're gonna take
Everything
it.
in the ship is yours.
Well, we're gonna take it home.
Where's home?
Like we're from near the Whaling Falls. Oh, wait, sorry, the Keening Falls, I believe. Oh, give me a second. I've got a map of this. Oh, the Whale Falls. We're from the Whale Falls, near the Keening.
This leak got to the falls,
Why
that'd be
do you
bad.
want this?
It's like, do you see how big you can get when you eat some of this stuff? You can get huge.
It could also kill you. Did you know that?
We could do that. Yes.
No,
No, the mana batteries themselves eating them.
Oh, right. Not kill you. That stuff
No.
will kill you. Right. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so-
Yeah,
don't eat it.
Well, I mean, we
It's
plan
gonna
on like
poison you.
we have a lot of poison near our home. That's what we're trying to get this stuff for. Like, if we get stronger,
Mm-mm. That's not how it's
What
gonna
kind
work.
of poison do you have near your home?
it's pollution. It's the sickened sea. It's spreading out even further. Something's happening there, and like we've been sent out to find solutions, and this is our solution so far.
Making yourself bigger isn't gonna fix that.
I mean, it
You'll just-
could. Then we could destroy
No.
the accursed towers and maybe fight the snake.
Towers?
Snake.
Oh.
Do you guys not? Where are you from? You got a celestial sea look to you. One of them I'm gonna say that this one because I really like this guy. Points at Lore.
was
That's
just
rude.
about to say, yes, that's where we're from. How'd you know?
They kind of look at Krieg. You seem familiar.
My name's Calamari. How do you do?
You don't look like a calamari. But who am I?
Yeah,
It's also
my
rude to say.
dad got drunk one day and was eating squid, and he was like, "That's it. That's the name of our son."
I hope it was before you were born. Did you have like a name before it?
No. Unfortunately not.
I think his mom wanted to name him Craig.
Oh, Craig, like Craig from from Underwater Market Square.
If you
been
know
there.
where he is, that'd be great.
No, we don't do business with him. He seems shady.
Mhm.
Sounds like a dick, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, we have a decree from the King of Atlantis that says we're cool to kill him. So
Oh yeah, it's like Azure would let you kill any of his subject. He doesn't care.
I'm gonna go take a look around because you said that was okay as I swim inside the ship.
Oh no, you can't go inside. You can just look outside.
Look, I already did.
No,
I
they will punch. If you try, they will punch you.
I want to try to talk to them. Hey, listen. I hear what you're saying that you have an issue near the towers with the worm. We know some people that would be interested in looking into it for you that have, let's just say, different skills. That's not just about being stronger, but they could probably eliminate the poison or at least clean it up. I'm talking like humans and a variety of other species that have arms and legs and live on land, and they can help.
It's like we can live on land. We don't need to breathe
Cool.
breathe the water.
Great. But I'm sure you want that poison to cleaned up.
But like, if your people are from the Celestial Sea, that's so far away. Like, how are you gonna get people to the Neverglades? Like, you gotta cross. You're gonna have to cross
Mhm.
Bone Meal,
Mhm.
and then you're gonna have to
Yeah.
cross Seasonal, and then you
Yep.
come into the Neverglades. Or
Yep,
you're gonna have to deal with the storm. Nobody travels through the storm.
They have ways of traveling.
I mean, we got here, didn't we?
Well, you guys are here, but like, you're just 4 fish. 3 fish, an axolotl, and a frog. And I think that's a mechanical crab.
He's our pet. That's Crambert. I'd stay on his good side. His knife is like super big right now.
Oh, it's,
Yeah,
it's huge.
Yeah,
We just carve you in half. We're not going to do that. But
we could
we
though.
do need to get what's on that ship off of it.
Like, we would like to get what's on the ship off of it too, and take it home to the Keening.
That's a bad idea.
You haven't told us why it's a bad idea.
I literally said it will poison you and kill you for eating.
Well,
And
not
it will make
Like,
You're-
we're a lot hardier than some fish.
Your problem is pollution. This is basically pollution. You're gonna add more pollution to pollution.
yeah, that'll just make the pollution way worse.
It'll
It'll just make bigger pollution.
Yeah, but like, this is magical pollution, and that. Wait, is that magical pollution? And then they all like convene on each other. Like, is that magic down there? I don't know if this is magic. I don't know.
You don't even know what it is, and you want to eat it.
Well, we want to
No,
eat
for
this. The other stuff is just poison. This stuff is like poison that can make you bigger. Look what it did to Jerry.
Or are these minions?
Oh yeah, these
Or
are definitely-
commoners?
Commoners, like, yeah, NPCs. This is Jerry.
so
I asked
Oh,
mainly
Jerry looks
because-
adorable.
Yeah, he looks great.
so spiky.
I'd like to use my item, the Beguiling Band, which lets me spend 3 AP to enchant minions or commoners who are compelled to offer something of value if I request it.
Sick.
All right, what are you requesting for value?
Well, obviously, we want the stuff inside the ship. That is very valuable, and I'm asking if we can have it.
Let me see real quick. Do-do-do.
I can post the words if you want to take a look.
No, I'm on your sheet. I'm in there looking at it. If I accidentally close your sheet, I'm sorry.
I'll open it again. Yeah.
I will require a roll for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's an 11.
Like, okay. You guys sound like you're making sense. I get it. This is dangerous, but we need some kind of like assurance.
I would like to use my wiles as
You
I play
You got a
Take it,
fish
girl.
flirt with this mantis?
And just,
Like, jeez.
for the low cost of letting us take this, as Lore motions fishly towards
Seductively.
seductively and fishly towards the ship and all of the
Oh my
spilled
god,
out mana battery
seductive
goo.
fish.
We will make sure that we get just the right people to help you with your pollution problem. And when your people ask, you guys can take all the credit for finding them.
Here's
Like-
a card.
Ooh,
As he
I
hands
can
over
add
a
something
business
too.
card.
They definitely reaches out and snatches the card up, like really fast, like lightning fast, faster than you saw it move. It's like,
Are you guys
snatch.
interested in sports?
Sports? And like, what kind? What are we talking about? Like, we play and they basically describe ice hockey to you.
Underwater?
No, we can go above land. We can go
Oh,
above
yeah.
ground. Like,
That sounds fabulous, but have you heard of web ball?
I have not heard of web ball. Like, go on. We're very interested. Can Jerry play? And Jerry's just like swimming around.
He seems very agile. I mean, definitely could try. Sure. I mean, he can sidekick with those front legs?
I could also just go with them to check the pollution out. I mean, Tlalli would be interested in that, because pollution's kind of bad for the environment. She's a druid.
Yeah, if you guys want to give me 1 second, did not know that this was going to go this direction, so let me make a
Anyway,
map
I was gonna
real
throw some
quick.
tickets at them for the next web ball game.
The next web ball game for sure. I can do this. Give me 1 second, guys.
You can set up a Krieg market square there. That'd be great.
Yep.
Don't know if you're gonna want to, but I'll show it to you. The Neverglades is so cool, but we haven't really talked about it a lot, so I'm very
There's
excited.
always a market for Kriegs.
There's always
Very
a market
true.
for Krieg.
There's always a square. It's Bioshock Infinite. There's always a Krieg. There's always a market square.
I mean, that's where we did the monster truck derby, right?
That is. You did the Monster Truck Derby there. We also played the 8-bit game there.
Oh, right.
Oh, is this good? Okay.
We
I'm going to
skipped some
show.
maps. Now we're making him make a new one.
Yep, you did. That is exactly what happened here. I'm going to show you guys this. Here we go. Take a quick look. This is how it looks. This is what they're describing to you all.
Oh, that seems fun.
It's also got these
So-
ridiculous mushrooms. And these are the towers that they're talking about.
Oh,
And a giant rat skeleton?
Does appear
or
to be so.
lizard.
The scorpion tail too.
And a lighthouse?
Oh no, those.
They're
boots.
more like they look like oil rigs to you.
I see that now.
Well, they might look like lighthouses to you, but they look like oil rigs to Akhana. So yeah, Tlalli, actually all 4 of you guys can go and like check that. How do you get there now that I think about it? Alright, we'll just say that you don't, that's how they describe it, but you're gonna go check it out in person in a moment. Okay, so how are you guys gonna, like, what's the plan to get the mana batteries out of here for the 4 of you? It's like, what's the idea? Are you gonna keep them? Are you gonna destroy them? Like,
Tlalli thinks we should destroy them. She doesn't like them at all.
To get them out of the water.
Can I summon someone?
sure, what would you do?
Probably summon Nickel, since he can just freeze everything, and then we can bring it up to the surface.
Or like if you want to summon Nickel, you could use the you could crane in the fucking use the airship to get this out of there if you wanted to.
That would work even better.
That would be like the crew is looking to solve the this is scavenger hunt, which is like they're gonna go check out the airship and it's just not there.
Aw.
Krieg doesn't know any of that. He's just like, hey, need you.
Oh shit.
God.
Oh god, okay. My bad. Sorry everybody, I just heard that
No
you
one
guys
heard
had
that.
not figured it out yet.
So,
My bad.
if I could get like,
I
Nickel
saw
here, you know.
I saw Cossack say that, and then I thought they. Oh shit! That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Laura's mech is not the mech that caught.
So anyway, we're gonna summon the airship?
I was gonna summon the airship with my mop powers.
All right, give me 1 second.
I can't think of a better idea.
I think sorry about that. I really am. I thought they solved it. That is my bad, but this game's going pretty quick, so if they weren't gonna solve it,
So, if we need to, I'd like to use a card to find Craig.
oh, Craig's another game. We'll solve the Craig problem eventually.
Okay.
Craig is out of here. Craig is already he made his escape immediately. While you guys were talking to the king, Craig was out.
Start making wanted posters.
Oh my god, wanted posters for Craig at Underwater Market Square is very fun. I don't know is Professor Winter available to jump in the call, or are we just gonna use it like this? I'm fine for us just to use it like this too. Just to get it done, situation. But so you guys all connecting winches and stuff? What's the plan? Is it you literally just gonna lift this from the bottom of the sea up and out?
I don't
By
see
any
why
chance,
not.
did this ship sink with lifeboats still attached?
Does it still have lifeboats attached?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Inflatable ones?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
What?
They do act. We established that Gibbet uses inflatable lifeboats in the when the office got when the leader's office got launched. So
Any
yeah,
chance we could try to get it not surfacing obviously, but at least rising.
Make it more buoyant.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm just cool with that happening.
Just rip them down off the sides or from the compartments and start, push. I'm sure there's a inflatable button on it. I don't know how life rafts work.
I think you just pull a cord, right?
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I've never
And
been
then
in a
flips
life or death
open.
situation where I needed a life raft.
Same.
Which it might be important to learn how to use them before you're in that situation. Now that
They
I
make
think
you
about
go
it.
to that training if you're on a boat, like the muster stations.
I was on a boat that was also a mall at one point in time, and they didn't have me trained for shit.
Oh no! In case it sinks, oh well.
Yeah, I survived.
I went on a cruise and I couldn't start drinking until we went to the muster station and wore a life jacket, and they told us how the rescue boats work.
I was on a boat on Loch Ness as well. And I was also listening to Lonely Islands. I'm on a boat.
I've only been on a
As you
boat
do.
once, and I
Sure.
cried because I have a fear of the ocean.
Oh no!
We're learning a lot about each other here today.
I love the ocean. It just terrifies me.
I don't like sharks. We've been over this. I don't like sharks. I don't like the ocean because I know that's where sharks live.
We were whale watching, and whales... I didn't even see the whale, I just saw the shadow of the whale, and I just started screaming.
Nope, no, fuck that
Oh,
noise.
no.
I'm terrified of I'm terrified of anything that big.
Yeah.
Nothing should be that big. Okay, so back to the game, and not my existential dread of the ocean and everything that lives inside of it.
I love the thought of the ocean there.
Yeah, the thought of the ocean, beautiful. The first time I saw the ocean was from Scotland.
Wow.
So, and I lived in New York my whole life, so there you go. Deal with that knowledge. But, alright, so yeah, you guys... I'm not making you guys roll 20-sided to fucking, pull the ripcord. It was a good idea. I'm just gonna let it rock. So yeah, the airship takes you guys up and out. And yeah, you've made it significantly easier, but the airship, once it leaves water, cannot carry this very far. That's just the fact of it.
But could it tilt it near land so that we could at least get it out of water? The mana batteries fall onto land, and I guess we have to figure out what to do with it.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna do this real quick.
Like open a hatch on the boat. I don't know.
For sure, like you guys want to dump it somewhere, for sure. But all right, here we go. I'm moving you guys' maps real quick.
I don't want to dump pollution.
No pollution. Looting and polluting is not the way.
Well, we could still freeze it. That way it's not able to leak or anything.
That's
Right?
a good idea.
You could try turning it to stone.
That too.
You could petrify it.
I could try.
Okay, okay. That sounds great. If okay, you know that if you petrify it, you're not going to be able to carry it any further. Actually, also, you guys all back to normal the second you leave the water. And the mantis shrimp that are riding on the fucking, like...
Oh, no.
The ship, and the ship is just looking at you like, what the fuck?
Oh. Technically, I just
Surprise.
grew more. That's all.
Three of you
natural.
changed!
Oh wait, no,
So,
I
like-
have feathers now. I forgot.
We still look pretty
Magic.
similar.
This is why it's important to always read every detail of a contract before you sign it.
Huh. So, so where... Alright, Tlalli,
Yeah.
give me a 20-sider if we're trying to petrify these mana batteries.
Okay, we decided if that's what we're doing.
We
wanted
can.
to dump it first.
Yeah,
then
dump it first.
fly it.
Alright,
Okay.
yeah, give me a 20-sider for that. Let's see.
Okay.
A 2.
Ooh,
That's a 2.
Man.
That's wild.
Um,
Okay.
I don't think I have anything for
I would love to add some...
that.
I would like to re-roll that personally.
Okay. Okay. Tlalli, roll me again and give me that 1 that Toast doesn't want to see.
I'll try very hard.
Ah,
Oh, I'm sorry. I
damn
failed
it.
you.
Oh,
Success!
If-
My one
No.
weakness.
I failed you. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I don't blame you. I blame Toast.
don't.
Hey, you screwed me over in the beginning.
You
That's true.
screwed yourself.
No, let's not go over semantics here.
Do I have... Oh my god. 1 second, guys. 1 second. I was talking about this earlier today. The fact that the transmogrify thing exists, so I can just easily move maps from one game to another. Did I fuck that up? I think I did. But my weakness of not naming things correctly is really causing me issues right now. Why can't I name anything? Oh, here we go. 1 second. One day you guys aren't gonna make me make 6,000 maps. One day that's gonna happen.
One of these things.
In the downtime, can I, and now that I'm not a Feesh, can I open this envelope?
Oh, absolutely. Oh shit, these aren't the
Fabulous.
right. These aren't you guys' actual tokens, but except for Akhana. Akhana's is her actual token. All right, so Akhana, you're in the wheelhouse with Officer Nickel. Let me move you over to there. Here we go. Check it out. Okay. Oh, wrong one. I did it. I made the.
Oh
yeah,
god,
he's still
all the
shirtless.
titties out in that one.
Yeah, he's whenever he's flying, Nickel doesn't wear a shirt. I'm convinced of this.
I'm used to it.
Titties. Yeah, you open the envelope and it does you have to basically break a seal. Like you hear it break. And as you pull it out, it's the invitation, dear Azure, you are invited to the Marquise Masquerade. Like, this invitation is all you need and it will get you in, no questions asked. All you must do is present the envelope at the door.
Ooh.
So we now know Akhana is the fourth that is going to be invited to this masquerade. It is going to be Soki, Karam, and we haven't seen it yet, but it might be Vatna.
Gonna have to come up with a King Azure cosplay.
I was assuming that you were gonna like forge the ticket to say your name.
Oh, that sounds way
But
easier.
yeah, it's like either way, if you want to dress up like a fucking mermaid king going to a masquerade, I am not going to
disguise.
stop you.
I have persona. I have some abilities that make that possible. But forging, yeah, I can do that. Wait, are the other invitees the actual characters?
Yes,
Okay, so I
they're
swipe
they're
mine.
getting straight up invited.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Soki's being invited because he's such a fucking amazing adventurer and like he's so well known. That's how he's getting invited. Karam's getting invited because he beat the shit out of one of the one of the Marquis like leading guys. And we don't know why Vatna's getting invited yet. You're getting invited because you stole an invitation.
As you do.
So, like, as you guys are... sorry. We haven't dealt with, like, the petrification thing. Sorry, my bad. Like, as Tlalli, as you petrify these mana batteries, you experience the petrification getting, like, out of hand a little bit. Like we're gonna say that this island here didn't exist until right now. like you made that island, Tlalli. Whatever's on that, that's you. It's like you made an island in folk song.
Okay.
Does this make Tlalli a mother now?
Happy birth, island.
It's one of the little islands near the aqueducts, for the record. It is near where the dwarves live, and like the dwarves are gonna be like, "What the fuck? That wasn't there." But like, we can decide because it's this one right here. This one.
Okay.
I put a market square on the island.
You're gonna have to ask Tlalli. It's her island.
Tlalli gets to name it.
Yeah, Tlalli. What'd you name your island?
Square
What's it look like? What kind of like natural life we got there? It's magic, so like it's just gonna exist.
Frogs.
It's all frogs. All frogs go to heaven.
Frogs all the way down.
They're all named Charlie.
Is it just all the
that's gonna get
frogs from that
confusing.
like one pond?
The ones that were just actual frogs.
Yes.
No, the ones
just
that
a
like didn't get transformed. That just
Oh, okay.
the people that became frogs and then ate all the mosquitoes. They just make their way down.
Yep. Hop, 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 hop. Like, oh shit, guys, we know it. We know the Frog Island's there. Reedy somewhere is like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Before he goes to vacation.
They did turn those ones back. That's why, because they made a deal with all the princesses to go down and smooch a bunch of the frogs. And if a princess kisses a frog, if it's under a curse, it gets fixed. Because that's the law. And that's how folk song works. But anyway, let's go to this map really quick. This is as you guys are flying the airship around. The mantis shrimp say that this is the whale fall. Like this waterfall from where they're from, in the Neverglades, that's the whale fall for them. And the Keening is right underneath it. The Keening is where the whale fall lands, but I'm not going to show you guys that much because the airship can't go down there. Like, if you try, the airship will start to lose control and then just start to plummet, so you have to pull back. Like, you guys either need to build a tower down in the Neverglades or get down there a different way. We know one way to get down there. There's basically an elevator over here. Or is it over here? It might be over here. But yeah. So, fuck, that was a short game. You guys got it done, though.
Hold on, I need to get my piece of land.
Yeah,
King.
let's
We
go
gotta
back to
get
the
a
king.
reward.
Let's go back to the king, everybody. Okay, sorry. Adventurers
Back
Guild.
to fish.
Back to fish. Oh, you guys
Yay.
are fishing. Good, thank God I didn't have to change your tokens again. Well, good. So the king's just like, and did you solve our problem? And like, do you guys just have that fucking Cthulhu's head like in a sack over your shoulders? Like, what's going
Yeah.
on with that?
Yes.
That sounds very adventure-y, yes.
You don't just leave it. Yeah, we have to show proof, right?
It's trophy.
It's a trophy. We're gonna hang it.
Oh my God, I would love it if you taxidermied a Cthulhu head.
Hell
We
yeah.
need a new showpiece for
Yes.
Krieg Market Square underwater.
No,
Love
we don't
it.
want it underwater,
We don't want
remember?
it
Because it'll
to be-
regrow its tentacles.
Yeah, you gotta
Oh,
keep it. You gotta do that
Symbol
starfish
trophy.
thing. I'm sorry, Tlalli was trying to talk. My
Oh.
mistake. Go ahead.
I thought that's only if we feed it magic batteries.
Yeah, if you feed it mana batteries and put it underwater, it will grow back. You guys ever seen like the starfish that they just basically pull out of the ocean and then just like dry it out, people, and they cover it in varnish? It's terrible. That's what you guys are doing.
We could do that.
But the ocean's a fucking nightmare anyway. So, fuck. I'd like to stay out of the ocean for the next couple games if we could.
What
Right.
about that land?
And it's just like, so have you, as your guild, as your party, as Axel Squaddle, decided on what your reward shall be? Did you want the money, which he like waves his hand at like a stack of treasure, like that looks just like pirates loot situation? Did you want the land, and he has like a deed to like a large section of Atlantis, or my daughter's hand in marriage? And you again, you see Cyrena like do the puffs out her cheeks angrily, like anime characters, but it looks like puffer fish when she does it. And she goes back to playing her guitar.
I personally would like the large tract of land.
Yes, but what do the rest of them want? This is a democracy, yes? It's a vote. Do you want money, land, or my daughter's hand in marriage?
So how big of this property is it?
I'm gonna say it is a castle size, and you also can like have some sway over the neighborhood.
Ooh.
I like that.
Like you like a little fiefdom in Atlantis.
Okay, that sounds good.
I'm also thinking like ties back to Silver Thimble. Like maybe we can set up
Like an embassy.
An embassy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You trade as well.
And maybe a small mech workshop.
Mm-hmm,
I think we
I can't wait
Yeah.
to do the fish harem episode that we've been waiting for.
What?
uh,
you say fish
I'm not sure I
harem?
want to know.
It's fish
You
harem
did.
embassy. I mean, fish harem episode. You know,
Mhm.
like we've done the beach
Harem
episode and we've done the sports episode. Like next is just the harem episode.
No.
But it's gotta be fish.
The fish harem embassy. That's my bad.
No.
Yeah, it's all fish all the way down. All right, I need each one of you. Fucking like, yeah, okay. What does this embassy look like? You guys are getting.
and I have my name on the deed.
It just says Axel Squaddle. Your name is not there specifically. It will just keep saying Axel Squaddle.
Well, my half is gonna be Krieg Market Square.
Half.
To be honest.
You're one.
Wow.
You're one.
Four
you're
people
one
sitting
sixth
here
of
and
this
he's
group.
like half.
Well, I mean, no one else started, so I figured I would.
Oh, we need a little pet care area. You know, Crabber and Frog helped.
Yeah, I'd be good with that.
Okay. Place for like to take care of your
like
mounts
maybe
and
little
whatnotteries.
food bowls or like little beds or I don't know, a fish pen.
Animal enrichment.
Animal enrichment. I love it.
Crabber enrichment is just lots of like training dummies for him to stab.
Yeah. He's got blocks of wood he's carving.
In my head, you guys have just invented that whenever you guys have to go underwater, you have the rebreathers. You guys are the only 4 that turn into fish when you go into the city. But when you leave the city now, you're fine. You're all going to have mounts when you're underwater in folk song now, though.
Seahorse.
Are they seahorses? I was thinking seahorses.
Yes.
Oh, we could pick our own, right?
Oh, absolutely. You guys can each
I'd
have
pick
your
a
own
seahorse.
mount. Like, whenever you guys are underwater, the crew, like you guys and the crew, have a mount, an underwater mount. It could be a flying fish if you want that. It could be a seahorse, just like a big-ass crab. These are
That's so
non-sentient mounts, and they do only have 2 HP.
Can I get a lobster?
Protect them with your
Yeah, I'm
life.
down with a lobster for sure. More fantasy, the better. Hippocampus,
Yeah,
I'm
movement
good.
speed. That's what I'm talking about.
Lord's gonna have a big ass crab. It'll be fun.
Big ass crab, looks just like Crabber. Now, without the bell, though.
With a knife
and the
attached
knife.
to them.
Yeah, without
Unless you
without
tape the knife on its hand.
Awesome. All right. So
The Cthulhu head
Embassy-
is just in front of the gates as you walk in.
Exactly. Like that has to be there. Embassy, maybe like the side of this structure. Definitely. Do we want to put like a Wanderpus flag out or a silver thimble flag out? Silver thimble, right? Because we're
Silver thimble, yeah. So
Silver
we're
thimble.
doing
City.
diplomatic stuff from the city to city. So yeah, silver thimble flag out front, and a few people that work there, and then like brochures for visiting the silver thimble. And
Oh, please, for the love of God, tell me. And it doesn't have to be a person that already exists. You can create them right now. Who is your ambassador
that's a
from
good
Silver
question.
Thimble that has now been moved to Atlantis?
Hmm.
I
I
may
don't want
I
to
may have
maroon
something.
anybody. Okay, go ahead.
I may have something for this. If this page could load for me.
I was thinking
Because
crocodile person, but that's just me.
That's cool.
Just send Bam in.
He's happy
There's
on
other
his
crocodile
boat.
people out there.
I'm not letting this be shaped like a pineapple.
no, I refuse. I refuse. There's no
We
pineapple.
could send Stefan, that's true.
Oh,
It's so weird
God.
when you pronounce his name without the accent, though.
Fun.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Extra A's.
But I don't want to keep him too far away from Isaac in case
I-
they get lonely.
The funny thing is, I did actually, the one time I saved his a token with with the right name, it's Stefan with 4 A's.
That's
Look at
how
him,
you
he's
described
already
him in the
wet.
beginning.
He doesn't swim. He's so covered in oil that water doesn't touch him.
Displaces water.
I'm disturbed.
He's just
He's wet
he's
and
just a
undisturbed and
regular
in his
sexy
lane.
jaguar man. Look at him. He loves a librarian. So you rang?
I was with him being our ambassador. He's got good librarian skills. He's got good people skills. He
Got high
doesn't have to worry
charisma.
about the water.
Yeah. It kind of
He's-
checks.
He's incredibly hydrophobic.
He's super nice.
Let me tell you who'll marry the princess. This guy.
Ooh.
Stefan will marry a princess for sure.
He's not a librarian though, so I don't know if the right type.
She could be a librarian. She's got a bunch of stuff. And she's always like, look at it. Isn't it neat?
Yeah.
She has quite the collection.
True.
Well, that's more museum.
That's fair.
She's a girl who
Well,
has
what's a
everything.
museum but a library just with stuff instead of books? We can burn those down too. I'm sure we could. Let's give it a shot.
Mm-hmm.
You find your thing, Laura?
I forgot Laura was looking for something.
I was
got
in fact
sidetracked.
looking for something.
It's a nice little place for my trinkets. I knew Nika was gonna say it immediately too. That fucking, have you guys all seen that TikTok? Like the sound that's just like a place for my trinkets. It gets in my head nonstop. If I see a little box or a little jar, I will
Every
constantly
time.
just say, "Oh, look at this! It'll be great for my trinkets." And then we have to will ourselves to throw the shit away.
And no, I couldn't find the thing I'm looking for. It appears to have been lost in
Okay,
the
so did we want to invent somebody?
I like sea slugs.
Sea slugs, all right. All right.
Ooh.
Okay.
Sea slug ambassador.
Ooh, yeah, actually. I have an art of a sea slug somewhere.
Is it an ambassador?
They can be.
Is he
Not
wearing
really.
glasses? I feel like if it's an ambassador, it has to wear glasses. I don't know why that just feels real to me.
Sea pickle. Could be a sea pickle too.
I suppose it could be a sea pickle.
I love that idea too.
Mm.
But a sea pickle is just a sea slug, right? Like, we
Yeah,
just call them
I
something
think
else
so.
because we're, like, weird.
Perfect.
Alright, fuck. 10 out of 10.
Give it glasses though. Has to have
I
glasses.
get
that
the
bad.
gay sea pickle though. I like that one.
Yeah,
better.
okay, yeah, it's definitely the pride sea pickle.
Yay!
Nice.
Represent. And
That's
yeah,
right.
so you guys are setting up an embassy under the sea.
And a restaurant under the sea as well.
Oh, yeah.
And no, you don't have a restaurant.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
Krieg at Market Square. It's part of.
It's
In
half-
the
Why
embassy?
160?
You have a food court in an embassy?
Yeah, I get a piece of it
Driving
too.
towards
Is
You
it
guys
like-
have an embassy. You have a pet enrichment center. I want a Krieg at Market Squares.
You just see Snickstack standing like in front of the building with like a tray of like
There we
fucking,
go.
like,
Sushi.
the
I found-
toothpicks full of fucking like samples, like like at a mall.
It'll be off on a different side, so you have them separate. But
It's just like, wow, they both raise mounts here and serve food.
There we go. I found the art I was looking for. I am posting it in the art share.
Absolutely. Oh, okay. What you said? Art share?
Yes,
Art
the
share.
HTML art
I'm
share.
coming. That's a little more titty forward than I was expecting.
I mean, when you're in Atlantis,
Fair.
gotta blend in.
All right. Somewhere between that and our pride.
monocle.
Yeah.
Somewhere between that and our pride fucking
sea pickle.
sea pickle for sure. All right. And yeah, then you guys, here are some things that and I'm going to do a recap in a moment, but things that we need to keep in track of for the future. These are things that need to be remembered. Akhana stole the invitation to the Marquis. And if you guys haven't caught on the fact that that's going to be a vampire masquerade, I'm ashamed of you.
Hmm.
So there's an invitation to that. We have to do a job for the mantis shrimp. You need to help them with their pollution problem, and if not, like, they're gonna be very angry, and you don't want to catch those hands.
No.
Krieg is currently hunting Craig, and has started to put up wanted signs for him, and wanted posters for him. I imagine it says reward negative 500 some, so like if you find him, you have to pay Krieg. In my head, that's how it works. Crabbit got a Buster Sword. It's gonna be worn off by the next time, but everybody please remember Crabbit with a Buster Sword for me. The king of Atlantis is called Azure. His daughter Cyrena is not gonna marry anybody today. We have an embassy set up in Atlantis now. You have the head of the Cthulhu Sea the head of a seaweed Cthulhu monster that's going. Is it going on the embassy walls? No, it can't. You guys don't want it in the water.
The embassy.
I hate the embassy.
Well,
I hate
are you
it.
turning in chat?
We can put
Yeah,
it
I know.
on Tlalli's island.
Tlalli has made her own island through mana batteries and petrification, so that's fun. And it's not like a floating island or anything. Like that goes all the way down.
Fantastic.
Oh yeah, hey Tlalli. Can I
Hi.
put a market square on your island?
Jeez.
You know what? Sure.
Yes.
Frogs.
Well,
To be like
the
called
Market
Island
Square.
Adventures.
We'll put the Cthulhu seaweed monster there on the Krieg market square on her island. There we go.
Every once in a while, you just sprinkle some mana battery on it, so you just can have a never-ending supply of seaweed.
Just glows gently.
Yeah.
Not alarming at all.
Like
course.
more people believe Loris from the Celestial Sea. We still haven't seen the Celestial Sea.
But neither have they, so that's not a problem.
This is fair. Something and and gonna do a recap real quick. So Nika's gonna like change the screen. It's gonna go whoosh. Absolutely, yeah, you're good. I'm Peanut. Alright. So today's recap is Akhana had a mission to steal an envelope for the captain wanted to know what was going on here. So Akhana stole the invitation from that was going to go for Azure, and then jumped into the sea and she landed in Atlantis because that was her cover. Krieg was setting up a market square down there, and then turns out Krieg got swindled. But that's fine. We're gonna kill that Krieg at Underwater Market Square, and don't worry, Krieg plans to murder him. Then
I got permission.
you got permission from the king. As you're like, a guard came and collected you guys. You guys went to the king. King Azure, pretty chill guy. Happy with you guys killing each other. All the fish are they do not care if another fish dies. That's just how they are. That's how I think fish are in the real world. That is just
Real
my...
fish eat fish world.
That's how I believe fish react. Like, I have never seen a fish ever show us any sign of empathy. Like, I've been bit by fish, don't go in rivers. But anyway, so then they went out, killed the Cthulhu monster, and the fact that nobody played the bounty for killing a monster with that when it didn't get another turn blew my mind. I was ready with the item and everything. You can't play it now, it doesn't count. Game's over. But so they killed that, saw the fact that there was going to be a lot more of them. So I figured it's fine. There were going to be a lot more of them, but they tracked down where the mana batteries were, snuck past some fucking sharks with just amazing, just Cloud Call, and the frog ate one of them. It was fantastic. I loved it. I can give you the stuff for this one. It's going to take me a bit, Warlord. I'll get you like halfway through the week because I've got a lot of stuff to do. But I will keep that. I will get that to you. Met the mantis shrimp people. They are from the Keening, which is under the Whalefall. We figured out that that's what they, and from the Neverglades, call that giant waterfall. It's like, it is just the Whalefall. It is not spelled not spelled whale as the creature. It is spelled whale as though a scream. They want help. The mantis shrimp want help cleaning up their pollution. They were going to use the mana batteries to make themselves really big and try to do it, but you guys convinced them not to. use the airship to pull the sunken ship out of the sea, and then Tlalli made an island by petrifying all the mana batteries. And yeah, and then went back, claimed some land instead of Cyrena's hand in marriage, built yourselves an embassy for the Silver Thimble, not for the Wander Crew. It is the Silver Thimble's embassy, which means that tourists from the Silver Thimble that come here, they get the mounts. That's what it is. Like, there's just like free transportation because like most of the people that live in the Silver Thimble are not like aquatic, but you guys can give them rebreathers and mounts so they can just get around this city just fine. That's what you guys have done. Congratulations.
There's a Krieg at Market Square.
Yeah, there's a Krieg at Market Square, at Underwater Market Square. You guys are the people that invented those really annoying scooters that get left everywhere, except for this time the seahorses. Those are gonna be left all over the city. Hope you're happy about that.
I don't understand how those scooters work. Do people just come and collect them, or
No. Well, yes. There are people that collect them at night, but not when you throw them in the river, which is what a lot of people
Well.
do.
well, of course people do that.
Yeah, they're just monsters. All
I
right.
have nothing.
Yeah, Krieg Arena Village, Underwater Market Square.
And now, this is Peanut talking to the crew that has solved the scavenger hunt. It's like, Peanut is so elated that you all, like, managed to solve the clues and remembered where you're from. Like, you remember the past events, and he's just like, you all doing so well. I didn't want you to forget where we came from. And don't forget the mistakes that made us who we are. And, like, don't dwell on them, but remember them. And he's, like, pulls, like, a little, like, like a cloth over from trays, and it's just full of snacks. There's cheesecakes. There's and you guys can be back there too. Like, every snack that you could ever want, is just, like, laid out. And Peanut has just, like, decided to throw everybody a huge party. HP and AP refilled for everybody.
Okay,
And it's just like, and he's like, please, like, indulge yourselves and just thank you for remembering who you are and what we can be and become.
Yo, crew, yeah.
Yeah, food and also card packs. Click on the card packs. Go get your card pack.
Yeah, don't forget that.
Don't forget your card pack. And then, if you like, until we play again, which will be this Friday, right, Nika? Yeah, we play this Friday. Yeah, we'll talk about if we're gonna do a speakeasy earlier, and we'll let you guys know. But like, what are you guys doing at this party? Like, tell the stories of each other. Like, cause like I saw multiple times that Adley had no idea what was going on because the riddles were not based on that. So there are so many of the crew that have no idea the stories that have happened. You guys might want to fill those holes in, because they are going to be important. But with that, I'd like to thank you for playing. You guys did great. I hope you enjoyed the fish.
This is magical.
It was great.
Just
much fun.
absolutely just stunning game. I look forward to the next time this group is in Atlantis.
I can't wait.
It's just I cannot look at the talking PNGs ever. They get me real bad.
I love Tlalli's.
They're so funny. They're all so fucking funny. The way that Akhana's talks kills me. Like, they go in the bubble, like the blue lips. Fucking, I can't stand it.
It wasn't me if it wasn't Lippy, I guess.
I'm gonna switch it back just so that
Yeah, that's
you
fine.
guys can be talking.
That everybody can say goodbye with their fish faces. So again, thank you guys all so much. If we do have a speakeasy, we'll let you guys know a couple days ahead of time. And otherwise, look forward to Friday. And thank you guys so much for all the crazy support this month. You guys have done and like all the months, you guys have been great. And us continuing to do this is fucking so cool. So thank you guys all so much. And I gotta pee, so I'm gonna say goodbye, and then everybody else can say goodbye.
Goodbye forever.
This is me saying goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Hey, good night, everyone.
Say goodbye to the fish.
We will
Fucking
see
Lores!
you-
The way that Lores talks, I can't handle it either.
We will see you guys all later in the week. Bye forever.
Bye.
Goodbye, people.
Bye.